Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code DTC P0741 indicates an issue with the torque converter clutch circuit performance, or that the circuit is stuck in the off position. This can lead to various driving issues, including poor acceleration and shifting problems. The torque converter clutch, TCC, is essential in controlling the connection between the engine and the transmission, improving fuel efficiency and performance. In a Honda Fit from 2015 to 2020, the TCC is controlled by the continuously variable transmission, CVT, and involves various electronic and hydraulic components. Diagnosing this code effectively begins with understanding the role of the torque converter and its associated hydraulic circuit. This guide will take you through the steps needed to identify and rectify the issues associated with this DTC. The DTC P0741 specifically identifies a malfunction related to the torque converter clutch circuit. The torque converter is a fluid coupling found between the engine and the transmission, and its clutch, when engaged, allows for a more direct connection, enhancing fuel efficiency. The components affected include the TCC solenoid and the hydraulic path that controls it. This malfunction can lead to inefficient operation, which may result in additional strain on the engine and transmission. In the Honda Fit, the torque converter, including the clutch, is typically found within the transmission assembly. A consistent issue in this circuit can lead to pronounced driving discomfort and mechanical wear if not addressed. There are several potential causes for DTC P0741. One common issue could be a faulty shift solenoid valve B, which is responsible for controlling the flow of transmission fluid and directly influences the operation of the torque converter clutch. If this valve is malfunctioning, it can lead to either insufficient or no hydraulic pressure, preventing the clutch from engaging. Additionally, a malfunctioning TCC control solenoid can also result in poor performance. This solenoid regulates the hydraulic pressure needed for the clutch operation. Lastly, an obstruction in the hydraulic circuit may restrict fluid flow, impacting the entire system and causing the DTC to trigger. It is crucial to investigate each of these possibilities systematically to determine the specific cause. When DTC P0741 is present, a driver may experience several noticeable symptoms. One of the most common symptoms is poor acceleration response. The vehicle may feel sluggish when the accelerator is pressed. This is largely due to the torque converter clutch not engaging properly, which can lead to higher engine RPMs without a corresponding increase in vehicle speed. Another symptom can include slipping during gear transitions, where the transmission seems to lag or respond inconsistently during shifts. Furthermore, inconsistent engine performance and unexpected RPM fluctuations may also occur. Recognizing these signs early can help prevent further damage to the vehicle. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0741 involves checking the vehicle's operational mode. Start by turning the vehicle to the on position while ensuring that it is in park, P. Following this, use the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, to clear any existing DTCs associated with the transmission and the torque converter. After clearing the codes, start the engine in park mode, shift to neutral, N, and then to drive, D. While pressing the brake pedal, make sure to release the brake pedal, and then conduct a test drive at 37 miles per hour, 60 kilometers per hour, on a flat surface for at least 1 minute. Finally, bring the vehicle to a stop and turn the engine off to finalize this step. In the second step of troubleshooting, focus on the shift solenoid valve B, which is critical in controlling the transmission's operation. Perform a specific test to assess the functionality of this valve. If the testing indicates that the shift solenoid valve B is working properly, you can move on to the next step in the diagnostic process. However, if it is determined that this valve is faulty, it will necessitate a replacement of the valve body assembly within the transmission. The valve body is crucial as it directs fluid to various components and controls the operation of the transmission's clutches and gears. The third step involves testing the continuously variable transmission CVT lockup clutch control solenoid valve. This solenoid is essential for regulating the engagement of the torque converter clutch. Conduct the specified test to ensure that the CVT lockup clutch control solenoid valve functions properly. If it is confirmed that the solenoid works as intended, the next steps involve replacing either the valve body assembly or the torque converter itself and cleaning the hydraulic circuit to eliminate any potential blockages. In contrast, if the solenoid is found to be faulty during testing, the valve body assembly must be replaced to restore proper functionality. After conducting the necessary repairs for DTC P0741, it is vital to perform a final verification to ensure all components are functioning correctly. Begin with a thorough test drive of the vehicle to evaluate its performance post-repair. During this test, pay attention to how the vehicle accelerates, shifts, and responds during driving conditions similar to those under which the original symptoms were observed. After the test, utilize the HDS once more to check for any stored DTCs in the system. Confirm that DTC P0741 is no longer indicated and that the vehicle operates smoothly, ensuring that the repairs successfully resolved the initial issue. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P0741 and associated torque converter issues, regular maintenance is essential. Routine transmission fluid changes should be performed, as degraded fluid can lead to inadequate lubrication and cooling of components, potentially causing malfunctions. It's also important to monitor the overall transmission performance, being vigilant for any signs of slipping, unusual sounds, or changes in acceleration behavior. Periodically inspecting the solenoids, including the shift solenoid valve B and the CVT lockup clutch control solenoid, can help to catch issues early before they escalate into larger, more costly repairs. Maintaining good practices can help prolong the life of the transmission and improve vehicle reliability. In summary, DTC P0741 points to an issue with the torque converter clutch circuit performance, or it being stuck in the off position. Understanding the role of the torque converter and its associated components is crucial for effective diagnosis. Following the systematic troubleshooting steps ensures a comprehensive approach to identifying the exact failure point within the system. Moreover, performing regular maintenance, including fluid changes and solenoid inspections, serves as a preventive measure to uphold the longevity and function of the transmission systems in the Honda Fit. By adhering to these guidelines, vehicle owners can ensure a smoother driving experience while minimizing the chances of encountering this diagnostic trouble code in the future. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.